What is your game plan right now? I'm Tim Diesel, I'm a commercial real estate consultant, and what I want to talk to you about today is what is your outlook? What are your future plans? How are you planning on doing things? So there are so many times where I get emails on deals and check these numbers out and Tim, what do you think about this? And I always write back and I always help you guys out as much as I can. It's a passion of mine, that's fine. But I think what needs to happen is there's a lot of us right now, we're watching the market rise and we just want to get in on it. And we have no reason why. We just think there's a lot of money we're leaving on the side. And it's what we're hearing, right? We're hearing from all these other people that are making a lot of money wholesaling, that are making a lot of money buying apartments. Well, that's all good and well. But if they were making that much money doing that stuff, then why are they making videos trying to help you get into it, selling more stuff? So consider that. That's one option. There is, I did get a question on a Grant Cardone thing. I've got nothing against Grant, nothing at all. But that is not building your own real estate portfolio. You do realize that. You're giving an investment to somebody and they're doing all the work. So what I do is a little bit different. I'm teaching you how to do it yourself, so you don't have to rely on anybody. So if you have 100,000 or 200,000 and you're giving it to someone else to control, that's kind of tough. And I'm sure somewhere in the fine print, if you lose all your money, that's just kind of the way it is. So it's a little bit harder when you're doing it the way I'm suggesting. Yes, it is, but you've got a lot more control of your future and what you're trying to do. So let's break this down a little bit. Don't just buy something just to buy it. This is not the market for that. You can get killed right now. As a matter of fact, every week I get emails about people asking me about deals. I say no all the time, almost every single time. I am not telling you to go out there and buy a property right now. I'm actually the only one saying don't buy anything unless you know what you're doing. So when you're seeing these, let's say these big national brokers, Marcus Millichap, Franklin Street, CBRE, these are not good deals. These guys, these realtors and their brokers, these guys aren't buying property. Maybe they've bought a few, but they're not buying real property. I mean, they're not buying a lot of this stuff. There's no way. Maybe some of them are doing very well. They're selling a lot of this stuff. Yeah, I'll give you a lot of credit. I mean, maybe they're making a couple $1 million a year, selling a lot of good stuff. What I'm trying to do is show you guys how to invest for yourselves and build something, right? It's a little bit different. So a lot of times when you're talking to a broker and they're telling you how good this deal is, if you were just to ask them, well, what do you own? I mean, you'd be surprised at the answers. Yeah, a lot of them are CCIMs and all this other good stuff, and I'm not putting any of these guys down. I'm just trying to say, think about what you're getting into. What's your plan? What are you trying to accomplish? If you have a couple $100,000, if you have 50 grand, whatever it is, it's not a terrible idea to save your money. I don't know where that came from. This whole stupid theory about having cash is worthless, and no, it's not. Don't listen to these people. Having cash is not a bad thing. Yeah, inflation is happening, all those other things. If you don't have any cash, you can't play the game. That's the truth. Even if no money down financing, if you do get a deal, well, who's going to pay for the inspections and the fees and the deposits? You still need cash. So even if I tell you about deals that I do with no money down, they're no money down, but I've used money to get the wheels turning because I've put maybe $25,000 or $50,000 in escrow, right? I had to get the contract enforceable. Then I had to pay for an inspection and an appraiser had to go out there. They make you pay for all that, all the lending fees. True, at closing, I get all that money back and it is no money down, but you still need a little bit of cash to go in there. You gotta have somebody helping you or you gotta save your own money, whatever your strategy is. So when you're looking at these things, don't just say I'm going to go buy a multifamily property. I mean, last year that was really big before COVID and everything. And then you're looking to buy an office building. Think about what you're going to do with these things. Why are you buying this? Why is this in your portfolio? Is it because you haven't bought a property and you think you want to get into it? Just keep saving if you have to. That's not a bad idea. I don't like the idea of just getting into debt. That's kind of foolish. Borrow as much as you possibly can when you're buying a property or an asset that pays for it. That's different. But if you have cash and you're just waiting, just keep saving. It's not a bad thing. Just keep saving it until the right opportunity comes along. And it will come along. You'll see a lot of these guys are going to be in a lot of trouble. It's It's very sad. It's very, very sad. I mean, the writing is on the wall. There is too big of a party. We all can't be right. I mean, there's just, come on. It doesn't make any sense at all, right? I mean, you got the people that are into cryptocurrency and their stocks and whatever else it is. Look, I can't say anything about that. I just, you know, if I can't control it, I don't invest in it. The thought of opening, you know, the TV, turning the TV on and bad news makes my stock crumble or my Bitcoin or whatever, it's not really an investment for me. That's kind of gambling. I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just saying, in my point of view, I don't like to do that. That's not my thing. So depending on what you're planning on doing, if you actually sit down and you're thinking, okay, why am I buying this? Even if it's a good deal now, where can you take it? There's got to be that value-added opportunity. Unless you're going to hang on to it for 10 or 15 or 20 years, well, that's a different strategy entirely. If you just want to buy something, then buying a triple net lease property may not be a terrible idea. You might be getting 5 or 6%, but yeah, I mean, kind of as secure as you can get, right? So maybe look into something like that. Maybe you don't have to get into the other higher cap rate, riskier deals. So that's just kind of an opinion. If you do need help formulating a plan, definitely let me know. I'm glad to help you guys out. But really, this video is about just take a step back and just see what's happening with everything right now. You should not be just jumping in there and making all kinds of offers. That's kind of dangerous. So I hope that was helpful. I'm always here if you guys need something. Just let me know.